So in January 2022 we went and visited the Chalong temple in Phuket, and we travelled by blue bus from the old Phuket town hotel we were staying at to the temple, and the bus driver drove us into the main area and parked and let us out and said that he'd be back in about 30 minutes, and it turned out to be an hour, so we had plenty of time to look around. And of course I'm always intrigued by the gift shops in Buddhist temples, but mainly they sell religious icons and firecrackers and other stuff for people to make offerings to whoever. You can see the brightly painted seats where everybody sits and waits opposite the gift shop and main temple. There are a number of buildings in the area, and I think this one was called the Cilia Superfront. So we took our shoes off and went into the inside of one of the temples and had a bit of a look around. Nice peace and quiet with lots of people praying. In and around the 1876 period, when there was some kind of local rebellion with the Chinese tin miners and lots of people suffered, the monks of the temple tended to the injuries using local traditional medicines, and they became deities, and the statues around this temple are of those monks. The temple grounds have a number of large structures, and one of them is a pagoda, and I think it's called a stupa. It's 60 metres tall, and I think it's called Parachedai, and it supposedly has a splinter of the bones of Buddha, a gift from Sri Lanka. And this place is broken up into two levels, as well as the tower that we went up and had a look around, a panoramic view of the different structures around the Wat Chalong complex. So the first level was got a whole heap of stories on murals and paintings and about the life of Buddha and the teachings of Buddha, and There was one large image of a young Buddha inside this temple. So if you have a look at the photographs on the video, you'll get some idea. There are also a heap of other little Buddhas in different positions, laying down and sitting up. This is the entrance to going upstairs to go and look at the panoramic view in the top of the building. And here's a lovely view of the temple grounds and the landscape of Phuket surrounding it. This place was full of these well-kept gardens, beautiful, beautiful gardens, well maintained, and it was quite pleasant to sit under the trees and enjoy it. And there was a lot of other buildings I weren't sure of. Some are administration, and there was at least 3 big car parks, and there was also a number of retail shops and food stores that we never bothered to go to. We didn't have the time. There was a shaded garden and paths and a flower shop and other buildings between the temples. And this is where we found a statue of Paikau, a famous elephant. I'm not sure any history on it, but it was quite beautiful, and during different times of the year they cover it with flowers and obviously worship it in some ways. And then you can see the firecracker, the chimney. So people buy different size lots of firecrackers, I suppose depending on what. So the people give the workman the firecrackers, and he puts them into the chimney, lights it, and steps away. And it makes a hell of a noise, a lot of smoke. There was a new temple being built or renovated, and there was a fence around it, so we never got to look at it. And here's a look at the fence and the new temple. Nice bright white building. So the video was produced by myself, and it's the end of another video of the Wat Chalong in Phuket, Thailand, on our visit in January 2022. We went back to the central area and we waited for the blue bus, and we went on a bit of a ride along one of the main roads down south, and then headed back to the old Phuket town and the hotel.